So if you're worried about how to start recording, just remember to hit the red button, and then you'll be good.
I believe we're good.
Good. Frostfest Mountains, I almost pressed Winter Keep right there, but almost doesn't count now, does it?
I told her there were no hard feelings.
Anyways.
Almost isn't hitting Winter Keep, though.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, intro stuff. So, despite the title being called for kids, I can assure you that this video is not actually going to be for kids because Internet Funny Man even, haha.
Haha, Internet Funny Man.
Because yes, basically this episode is dedicated to ranting about the bullshit that is YouTube made for kids.
Go ahead and give your analogy that we were talking about before this episode started while I was importing my stuff from my computer.
So here's how this law got passed. So basically, it's not YouTube's fault. It's all about new government law that has been passed to protect even children online. And basically, this is how the law got passed. So clearly, what must have happened is that there was this 5-year-old watching some Fortnite YouTuber, and his 63-year-old grandfather was listening in, and he just happens to be a really high-up politician within the government, and he hears that the YouTuber uses the word poopy. How dare he say such a offensive word? So, the 63-year-old, who doesn't even know how the internet works, goes to all of his high-up friends within the government and says to them that the internet is not safe for his 5-year-old grandson for watching Fortnite videos where the person says the word poopy. And what happens is that the government then passes the law about keeping children safer over the internet. And so because of that, YouTube is now fucked for the 3rd apocalypse in a row. Oh, honestly, how does YouTube keep getting so fucked up like this? And it's all because of some 63-year-old politician who doesn't understand the internet. I can guarantee you that that 5-year-old grandson of his knows the internet better than he does.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Because here's the thing, this generation who haven't grown up with internet all their lives think that they can take away, like, what is obviously the best part of the life of this generation. I mean, like, I know the internet isn't exactly the most healthy of things. There are bullies on there. There are things that people need to be protected against. But at the end of the day, the internet does so much good. And the people who haven't grown up with it just don't understand that. And they still feel like they have the right to take that away from us. It's wrong. It's
Thanks for chasing the blizzard.
frustrating, that's what it is.
Honestly, some of my friends at my school would, like, if they heard this, they would probably just be like, okay, boomer.
Boomer is a very good starter. Now, I really want to play with Boomer, but I can't play with Boomer. Dang it.
He's not part of the Soul Link Ignite.
Exactly. When can we make him part of the Soul Link?
That's a good question. You know what?
I've got a good idea. Let's just swap out Boomjet and then make Boomer the Soul Link pair with Blasto. You know why? Because they both use bombs. You know how similar that is? That is so similar. I don't think I've seen such a great comparison before in my entire life.
Dude, hold on. You just gave me a legit idea.
What? Using characters with similar weapons?
Okay, well, no. But I had a Spyro's Adventure, like, I've shown Ignite my schedule before we can do our next big projects together.
Stop the rock.
And I had a spot open in Spyro's Adventure before I could start the Nightmare Trap Lock. Better known as Nightmare Trap Hell.
How dare you say that word? I mean, like, I've said the word bullshit several times, but hell is much worse. Exactly, yeah. How dare you say such an inappropriate word? The word bullshit, that's fine, but hell, oh, that's a big no-no.
My channel's gonna get demonetized. Demonetization.
They're gonna full on delete your channel, man. You've scarred kids for life.
Right.
worst thing is that this is on my channel, so now my channel's being deleted for this. Because here's what's so ironic. In the UK, hell isn't even that bad of a word. But in America, I'm pretty sure, it's like one of the worst things you can say. Therefore, because I need to abide by American law for YouTube, if I accidentally let that word rip, and because I don't think it's that bad of a word, I forget to make it a not for kids video, I can get in so much trouble for that with YouTube. In fact, it wouldn't even be YouTube I get in trouble with, it would be the government.
Yeah, just kind of like how, what was it? Article 13 got passed in the UK, and all the English channels were gonna, like, lose all their jobs because copyright.
I think everyone's lost their jobs now because of Pay for Kids, to be honest, because YouTube creators who are made for kids, of course, can't get monetization, can't get comment sections, and then those of them who are not made for kids still can't get those things because they have to make their videos rated a certain way, and the moment you make your video rated, you can no longer get it monetized, so no matter what, you can't get monetized.
How is anyone going to be able to make a living off YouTube anymore?
Here's the thing, unless YouTube kind of like improves how they're handling this situation here, it's not going to happen. So here's the thing, Shadow Dragon actually, more shameless plugs I know, but he actually had a really good point across this whole scenario, and he said that YouTube should crack down on the age verification for making your YouTube account, because you can't actually be under the age of 13 years old when making your YouTube account. So if YouTube could crack down upon that and make sure that there aren't anyone who's making YouTube accounts under the age of 13, then, you know, they no longer need to worry about made for kids or not, because it would all technically be not for kids.
Okay, here's the problem with that. My channel is X number of years old. It's at least 5 years old. At least. And I created this account when I was like 11, 12. Oh no, I created it when I was like, was it when I was in 6th grade? No.
Jeez.
Okay. When did Trap Team release? When
2014 it released.
So, yeah, my channel is at least 5 years old.
Huh. That's funny, because with me, my YouTube channel was created in August of 2015, I think, because I originally intended to do videos to Skylanders Superchargers, but I never actually did. I actually have an old video of Skylanders Superchargers Day 1, but it is so crap that I've never shown it to anyone besides myself. And, basically, after how terrible that video went, I decided, you know what, I'm not going to do YouTube. I'm much better at watching YouTube than actually doing YouTube. But then, on Valentine's Day of 2017, I was just like, okay, fuck it, I'm going to do this YouTube thing. And now I love it, so I have no regrets.
Yeah, here's the thing. I created my account with a fake birthday.
How dare you? Mine also has a fake birthday because I wanted to make it seem like I was older than I actually was through my Gmail.
Yeah, because, you know, that's just how it is. And that's the problem with making, like, a YouTube age verification, is people can just make their accounts under a fake birthday.
In accordance to YouTube, I am now 22 years old, so...
I don't know what the birth year that I signed mine under was, but it was not mine, I'll tell you that.
Okay, I'm gonna hit these guys.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, I've just made it to the water segment. Where are you?
Nowhere near that. I'm only just on the second beacon for second village.
Oof. Dude, get good.
I think you mean get quick. There's a big difference between being quick and being good.
God,
Although,
right.
then again, I say that, I'm clearly not being good, because there was one point where I almost lost Doomstone. One more hit and he would have been done for, but he's fine, it's fine. Everything is fine.
Doomstone, what, top of D tier on my tier list?
You know what it is, Demigod, right now? You know what this whole situation is?
What?
It's fine, that's what it is.
Way at the top of the mountain,
It's fine?
Skylander.
Yeah, it's fine. Did you know that? That is fine. Because it's fine, don't you know?
I think you know what? I didn't know, but now I do know.
Oh, that's good. Good, now we know that is fine.
You know what's not fine is YouTube made for kids, which we're going to keep talking about because that's the title of this episode.
Yeah, but I've basically said everything that I want to say, so it's your turn to go on ahead and go on a rant even.
Oh, well, personally, this doesn't affect me unless YouTube forces me to do it for the Skylanders videos. And even then, I'm going to be cussing out my ass during Skylanders.
You do that anyways, so it's not slightly hard for you. But for me, okay, so you can either do it based on your channel, so you can make your entire channel not for kids or made for kids. But I have such an mix of videos on my channel to where some of them are made for kids, some of them are not. So I have to go through and change every single video and specify whether it's made for kids or not.
Yeah, last night I just... was it last? Yeah, it was last night. I just flat out said, yeah, no, I'm not fucking with this shit. I'm just gonna say it was not made for kids, and if YouTube wants to hunt me down because I play Skylanders, so fucking be it. That you can manually review every single one of my goddamn videos. See me swearing out my fucking ass, and then realize, yeah, no. This is not made for kids.
And let's not forget, Skylanders is such a violent game. It's rated an entire PEGI 7 for violence. Like, look at this. You kill enemies and eat their, like, experience bits that fall out just to level up your character. It's so violent. Unbelievably violent. I haven't seen a game as violent as this for a long time.
Absolutely, man. Especially the way that we play it. Like, let's be real. Anytime a character dies, they're dead.
Yeah, they're dead for real, man. That's dark. And kids, how dare you ever introduce the theme of death to a kid?
Dude, we literally have to go to hell in order to bring our characters back to life. And even then, we can only do it by sacrificing another character, man. Fuck
oh boy, oh boy.
Alright, so I just beat level.
Oh, of course you have. I've only just made it to the undead area. To which some idiot, aka me, has somehow displaced his night shift. So I'm going to be using the legendary version because it's so much cooler looking.
You're on the right upgrade path, though, right?
For the top path, I have the boxing gloves, and then for the bottom path, I still have the double revive.
Ignite. The boxing glove path is ass. You know why?
Why?
It only improves the uppercut. It does nothing for his other moves.
Oh yeah, but that was the thing. Legendary Night Shift was my first version of Night Shift, and I like the upgrade where it said earn gold every single time you use the uppercut. So I was like, heck yeah, I want the upgrade pass.
Oh yeah, just so you know, you won't immediately go into Esmeralda's boss fight, so you have to exit.
Oh yeah, that's right. One of the many joys of going back and selecting profiles. You know what I do? I defeat all the enemies. That's why I'm so far behind right now.
I've been defeating all the enemies. I just saved a bunch of time on the, what was it? On the water segment just by literally, like, jumping into the river a bunch of times. And apparently that, like, put me to the next area.
Oh, I didn't know that. You should have told me that.
Oh, yeah, and we 3-starred Miss Brush. Let's both go for another 3-star.
No, you 3-starred it. I definitely didn't.
I could have sworn we both did.
No.
Alright, well, just tell me when you are ready, and I will go for ready.
I am literally on the final combat scenario. Anyway, going back to how hitting people is absolutely right. One thing I've learned is that if you're being bullied, you know, you give it to them, you give them what they deserve, because at the end of the day, people say, keep your distance, don't reduce yourself to their level, don't, you know, lash out, just tell an adult. Adults don't do shit. You've got to take things into your own hands. If somebody needs smacking across the face, you go ahead and you smack them across the face, okay?
Yeah.
That's my perspective on it all. even if it's a girl, because here's the thing. There's a lot of gender equality out there, and I'm totally all for that. I totally believe in the power of gender equality. But women still think it's not okay for a man to hit a woman, but the complete opposite is fine. If you want gender equality, you want all of it. So get rid of that, okay? If a woman is being an absolute ass to you, and you're a man, then you should be. You should be. Society should say that it should be okay to hit a woman the same way as it's okay for a woman to hit a man, okay? And people always assume. Oh, by the way, I finished the level, so let's head into Mesmeralda.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, people always assume that all of these criminals, all of these people that do bad things, that they're always men. They ain't. There are just as many women criminals as there are men, and some of these women criminals have done even worse things than what men have done, so... That's my perspective on the thing. You know, if you want gender equality, then you want gender equality on everything, okay?
Nobody muscles their way onto
Alright,
my
so
stage.
I'm already in the boss fight. I just
Show
wanted
them how
to
we deal
ask
with
you if you were.
upstaging Skylanders.
I am. I'm just at the opening the cutscene. So what's your stance on the whole thing? I'm actually curious.
I'd stay out of their way if I were you.
Honestly, I'm indifferent. Yeah, I can understand, but at the same time, I can understand the other perspective on that as well.
Okay, all I can say is that I know some really badass women, okay? There's a black belt at my boxing class. Wow, she can take a hit. In fact, she can dish out a hit. You would not want to be hit by her. It would fucking hurt. So here's the thing. People saying, you know, this is even worse. People saying, oh yeah, you can't hit women because they can't take it like men can.
Thank you.
That's also bullshit, okay? I think women can take pain even more better than men. I mean, at the end of the day, women have periods and pregnancies to worry about. I think that's much more painful than what any man could experience. So therefore, for argument to that, is that the women can take the pain as far as I'm concerned.
Bomb on stage. I make them ushers. Clear the theater, boys.
You seem like you're a very social activist person.
I just have very strong opinions on things.
If whatever career you're thinking of going into doesn't pan out, I would suggest politics.
Here's what's funny, okay? I want to be a film director so that then I can express all of these opinions I have in the art of film, because film is so impressive in the fact that you can express these kind of things. So that's why becoming a director and writing my own films and such, that's my passion, my dream job, you could say, because that way I get to express all this stuff for the world to see it in my own unique ways of saying it through film. Just in case it isn't obvious yet, I love film, to point that out there.
I'm not ready for my cover.
Yeah, just had to point it out, right?
Yeah, exactly. I don't think people would realise that I love film otherwise. It's not obvious or anything. It's incredibly subtle, that.
You're very subtle.
Okay, so those of you who go to the cinema, just so you know, I probably watch more films in a day than you see in the entire year, because I often see, on the weekends, if I can, 4 or 5 films a day.
That's a lot of movies.
Exactly. So far this year.
I think you're ready to put it all together.
How do you not get burned out after 2?
Because they're so much fun. They're all different from one another. They all express a different thing. And of course, what happens is that I watch all the bad ones, so that then when a good one comes along, I can really, really appreciate it.
I'm not wearing makeup.
Yeah, you gotta watch the shit films first. What was it?
Countdown. Like I said in the previous episode, that film was terrible. And it's so unfortunate that such a film called Countdown is so terrible, because Countdown, when it comes to the names of Skylanders, Countdown is actually my favourite name. Not my favorite Skarner, but my favorite name at least.
Or you will get
Alright,
hurt.
next top 10 video from Ignite, calling it right now. Top 10 Skylanders
See
names.
how well you
Countdown
did.
number 1, baby! Such a perfect name. And yet, the name of the film, Countdown, represents a terrible film. So unfortunate.
You have to do better than that to spot me.
Like, what was it? I watched the 2019 Aladdin remake.
That's not terrible.
And then I watched Men in Black International after that. And then I watched The Dark Tower after that.
Oh, you should have watched The Dark Tower first, and the other two would have been so good in comparison.
Yeah.
I mean, incredible performance.
Aladdin was easily the best film that I watched that day.
You ain't seen me
Yeah, here's the thing, I always save the best film for last. Unless it's a trilogy, then it's very hard to binge trilogy in order and still watch the best film last, because normally in a trilogy, the third film is not the best one. Normally.
No, you right.
There are some exceptions. Now I'm trying to think of the exceptions. For 4 trilogy, I know for a fact that Ragnarok would be your best to watch in that one. Ah, get out of the way, you stupid bomb things. I don't like you.
Did I do that hitless again?
Yeah, but you have Rattle Shake. You can literally just put down one of your snakes and have that shoot Mesmeralda from a distance while you dodge all the shit. I can't do that. I'm melee based.
You're right, but at the same time, that felt mean.
Why you gotta be so mean?
Again. And that, my friends, is why I am the self-proclaimed, of course, best Skylanders player on YouTube.
Welcome back to Woodboro, hero of...
Well, I, my friends, am the proclaimed second worst Skylander player on YouTube, and I'm going to take pride in that. I'm going to say to everyone that I am officially the second worst Skylander player on YouTube, and I'm going to enjoy it every single time I say it.
Then who's the worst?
That's Crash, obviously.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I don't know why I didn't see that. Because, yeah, I mean, clear, like, the hierarchy is me, then... Oh my god, there's only 3 Skylanders players, isn't there? It's me, then you.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta count Crypt Crusher somewhere in the middle of you and me.
Where would Crypt Crusher be? I don't know.
I don't know, I haven't seen him do any locks. I know
I
that he
don't
has,
see him
but I
do
haven't watched
gameplay.
him. I know that he does them, but I haven't seen him.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Anyway, you ready to conclude it? Oh, where's my outro? I've lost track.
It's your outro. Because it's
Oh, it is my outro. Okay. You know, that was your chance to steal my outro, but now it's not happening. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be seeing you in the next episode. But until such a moment, peace.